It is the festive season where there are new car launches including models, variants and special editions. Speaking of special editions, Tata Motors has brought in this. This is the red dark edition of the Nexon EV. But then doesn't Tata Motors have dark editions of its cars already? Yes, but this is the red dark edition of the Nexon EV 45. And what I mean by that? Yes, this is the new latest updated version which gets a 45 kWh battery as against the standard 40.5 kWh battery. And then there are cosmetic changes and new features which we'll detail in this video. The carmaker had showcased the Nexon EV Dark Edition along with the Safari Dark Edition at the 2024 Bharat Mobility Show earlier this year. However, the one launched now has some additional features along with the bigger battery pack. The Nexon EV Dark features an all-black exterior with a carbon black paint scheme and piano black lower grille. Even the 2D logo receives the dark treatment with a diffused chrome look. The dark treatment continues onto the side, especially with the dark exterior black color and charcoal grey roof rails, and more specifically there are no chrome elements except for the one on the badge over here which has dark badging, #dark, but in red because this is the red dark edition. The SUV rides on 16-inch alloys with a different pattern and blacked out wheels. A similar treatment can be seen at the back with the 2D logo darkened and a de-chromed look overall. As a result, now the connected LED tail lamps appear more prominent and distinct. Now that we are done with the exterior highlights, let's step inside to show you what all has changed. Inside, things are familiar as the cabin layout and seating hasn't changed. But then, the differentiating factor is itself the theme, the red and black theme. Outside, we saw the all dark exterior, but inside, to brighten up things, you have a red interior with red seats and intricate details which we'll show you. For example, though the Nexon EV Dark has an all black treatment inside, the interior gets contrasting red elements like a red dark double deco stitch on the dashboard. It adds some contrast to the dark inside. Moreover, the UI and UX screens follow a dark theme, differentiating it from the standard Nexon EV. In terms of features, the Nexon EV Red Dark Edition carries over the features and equipment from the top-of-the-line Empowered Plus 45 variant that gets all the bells and whistles. But for the additional changes, the Red Dark Edition is priced Rs 20,000 more than the otherwise top-spec Empowered Plus 45 variant that it is based on. It includes the most prominent change inside the cabin, adorning red upholstery for the seats. Now, the red seats have brought in the much needed spunk inside, but you never know, there are not many people who might like it. But then, for those who like it, there's another surprise for you in terms of the voice-assisted panoramic sunroof. Yes, the wider voice-assisted panoramic sunroof is another USP of the top-spec variants apart from a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, digital instrument cluster, and a new 2-spoke steering wheel. Other features and equipment align with the updated Nexon EV 45. Unlike the one displayed at the Bharat Mobility Show based on the standard Nexon EV that uses a 40.5 kWh battery and a 143 bhp electric motor, the new Nexon EV Red Dark Edition gets a 45 kWh battery pack and a range of 489 km, up from the 465 km on the standard one. This claimed 489 km is the new model's range according to the modified ARAI test cycle, but the carmaker says its real-world range will be in the vicinity of 350 to 370 km. Now the battery placement continues to remain in the floor pan of this model as well, but then Tata Motors has used LFP prismatic cells in the battery pack which have a higher volume and energy density. The use of these cells means faster charging and a better driving range. As a result, the Nexon EV45 boasts a higher 1.2C charge rate like the Curve EV. The 10 to 80% fast charging time is just 40 minutes when plugged into a 60 kWh DC fast charger. Do note that the standard Nexon EV has a 40.5 kWh battery pack in comparison to the 45 kWh battery pack on this new model. Otherwise, Tata Motors is using the same permanent magnet motor as the regular Nexon EV, but with a slightly higher peak power output of 147.5 bhp. Moreover, the Nexon EV45 is about 50 kg heavier than the standard Nexon EV due to the additional weight of the battery pack and new features. The Red Dark Edition is a part of the new Nexon EV45 portfolio that starts at Rs 13.99 lakh for the entry-level Creative variant, while the Fearless variant is priced at Rs 14.99 lakh. All these prices are ex-showroom. Above this is the Empowered variant priced at Rs 15.99 lakh, while the fully loaded Empowered Plus variant tops out at Rs 16.99 lakh. Add Rs 20,000 more and you can get this special edition. At this price point, the top-spec Nexon EV45 costs Rs 70,000 more and the Red Dark subsequently Rs 90,000 more than the Nexon EV Empowered Plus long range with the 40.5 kWh battery. But then, the premium ensures a bigger battery pack, more features, and exclusivity with the Red Dark Edition. Now, for a stealthy black exterior and in contrast equally bright red interior, this Nexon EV45 in the Red Dark Edition is quite a package, and then it's based on the top-spec Empowered Plus version, so it has all the bells and whistles that you get with the Nexon EV. In fact, with the Nexon 45, you get some exclusive features. But then, what if a person who doesn't want to have bits like the sunroof and other things which are not really useful for our climate and conditions? Tata Motors will be able to provide this package with its other variants that we are yet to know. But as of now, this is the only model which gets this dark exterior and in the top spec, as in it sits on top of the range. What do you think of this car? Do let us know in the comments below. And do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thanks for watching.